In the world of how countries change their economies, one country's amazing success story has amazed everyone. Yes, I'm talking about Japan. Japan's incredible change from being really hurt after a big war to becoming super strong in terms of money, and now there's another country that could also do something great. Any guesses? Well, I'm talking about Thailand. Just like Japan's journey had special things that helped it, Thailand has important things that could make its economy grow a lot. It's like they have special ingredients to make their own economic success happen. But how is Thailand getting ready for its own success story? Well, let me show you through this video how Thailand's future looks as bright as a sunny day. So let's get going. Thailand is one of the great development success stories. In fact, it was one of the world's fastest growing economies before the Asian financial crisis in 1997, although it recovered quickly from that crisis. But since then, economic growth has been more moderate, and it remained trapped as a middle-income country. However, over the last decade, Thailand has made remarkable progress in social and economic development. Now, the country aspires to graduate from an upper middle income to high-income country by 2037, along with improved security and inclusive and sustainable development as outlined in the 20-year national strategy. And if we look at its recent economic performance, real GDP growth increased from 1.5% in 2021 to 2.6% in 2022, with further improvement in economic pace anticipated in 2023. International tourism arrivals in the first quarter of 2023 surged to 6.5 million visitors, which was more than half of the total number of international tourist visits in 2022. And Thailand's economy is anticipated to continue expanding steadily over the ensuing 10 years, with total GDP rising from $536 billion in 2022 to $860 billion in 2032. Now let's talk about the key factors or the potential reasons that could pave the way for Thailand's economic transformation akin to Japan's. The first one is the strategic location. Thailand, with its palm-fringed coast and lush mountains, isn't just a paradise for tourists, it's also a strategic hub for trade. In fact, its location in Southeast Asia is just as fortunate as Japan's strategic placement in East Asia, which was crucial to that country's economic ascent. Due to its proximity to important shipping routes and its enormous network of ports, the nation acts as a hub for both regional and international trade. The Eastern Economic Corridor Initiative, which aims to develop Thailand's eastern seaboard into a high-tech industrial zone, mirrors Japan's past focus on developing special economic zones. This initiative has the potential to attract foreign investment, spur innovation, and create a skilled workforce, all of which are crucial ingredients for economic growth. Thailand also benefited from being part of several regional trade agreements, such as the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, and the Asian Economic Community. Next up is the skilled labor force. A key factor in Thailand's economic prosperity is its highly skilled labor force. Thailand can promote innovation and technical progress, much like Japan, by utilizing its skilled labor population. In fact, the first quarter of 2023 saw an improvement in labor market circumstances as a result of the recovery of the trade, tourism, and hospitality industries. The unemployment rate was 1.1%, which is lower than the 1.5% it was during the same quarter last year. Another key factor is emphasis on education. Education was Japan's secret weapon, forging a workforce that elevated industries to greatness. Thailand also has a young, educated population that has opportunity to develop their abilities further. With 12 years of free education, a high literacy rate, and a government that heavily invests in the field, the nation has a long history of respecting education. Similarly, technological innovation and research have contributed a lot to Thailand's economic betterment. Thailand is now making significant strides in this area with increased R&D spending and the establishment of research hubs. The Science and Technology Park Thailand is already nurturing startups and fostering collaboration between industry and academia. This perspective quite matches up with Japan's emphasis on innovation and technology as economic growth catalysts. And if Japan could evolve from samurai swords to microchips, Thailand's technological transformation might just be the spiciest innovation story yet. Economic diversification is yet another factor. Thailand is a regional hub for many industries such as automotive, electronics, machinery, food, and medical equipment. Thailand has been able to upgrade its industrial structure and value chain over time, moving from low-end to high-end products and services. And a significant increase in manufacturing output and new orders was seen in the most recent S&P Global Thailand Manufacturing PMI survey findings for April 2023. Investments in infrastructure are also a crucial factor. Thailand has also made investments in the improvement of its infrastructure, particularly through initiatives like the Eastern Economic Corridor. These investments seek to improve connectivity, draw in capital, and foster economic development. Thailand's investment in infrastructure can aid in the country's economic transition, much like Japan's emphasis on infrastructure development. And lastly, government policies. Thailand has put in place policies to support innovation and economic growth. The government's Thailand 4.0 goal seeks to change the economy into one that is value-based and innovation-driven. This Thailand 4.0 is the fourth economic development plan initiated by the Royal Thai government to transform Thailand into a high-income country by 2030. So there you have it, all the ingredients to Thailand's transformation into the next Japan from the East. However, amidst all the promise and potential, it's crucial to acknowledge that it's not always smooth sailing. Thailand, like any other nation, faces its fair share of challenges and risks that could impact its economic journey. The country has seen periods of political unrest and violence, which can disrupt stability and economic progress. The lingering effects of the COVID-19 pandemic and its various mutations have posed significant threats to both public health and economic activities, and Thailand is still on the path to recovery. So, in this complex landscape, Thailand's economic transformation is a journey with its own set of twists and turns. And although Japan and Thailand share several similarities in their economic policies, investment in education, and focus on productivity, but let's just say, while Japan's economic journey serves as an inspiration, Thailand has its own unique strengths and opportunities that can pave the way for a remarkable transformation. So, Thailand needs to overcome the difficulties it faces and seize the chances it has to realize its vision of becoming a high-income country with inclusive growth and sustainable development. And as long as the journey remains dedicated to fostering innovation, investing in education and infrastructure, and adopting effective governance, there's every reason to believe that Thailand could indeed become the next economic powerhouse in the region, following in the footsteps of Japan's awe-inspiring trajectory. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Thailand's exciting potential. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting journeys, and if you enjoyed this one, do like the video. Your support keeps the adventures coming.